Why hard things matter? I have long observed that success, in its truest and most enduring form, rarely announces itself with a loud proclamation. Rather, it conceals itself behind obstacles and struggles that test the soul, hidden behind the very difficulties that can shatter lesser individuals. Yet, for those who persist and dare to step boldly into the flames of hardship, success emerges not as a gift, but as a reward meticulously earned in the crucible of adversity. Consider the blacksmith at his forge. He takes a raw, unrefined piece of iron, which is useless in its current state, and places it upon the anvil. With each swing of his hammer, the metal groans and resists, yet steadily it begins to take form. It transforms into something stronger, sharper, and more defined. A mighty sword. Such is the journey of the human spirit. Each challenge you encounter and every setback that tests your resolve acts as the hammer striking your soul, shaping it into a tool fit for a great purpose. Do not misconstrue this process as punishment. It is, in fact, preparation. Life does not test the weak to destroy them. Rather, it tests the worthy to fortify them. Every hardship you willingly confront adds another layer to your internal strength. Each obstacle you overcome etches a deeper pattern of perseverance into your mind, revealing abilities you never knew you possessed. Avoiding hardship only postpones your greatness and delays the lessons that suffering uniquely imparts. The discipline to persevere when the odds are against you, the courage to stand tall when fear beckons you to retreat, and the wisdom to endure when all hope seems lost. I implore you, do not wish for an easy journey. Instead, wish for the strength to navigate the challenging path. Success is not to be found amidst comfort, which is fleeting. Growth, however, is eternal, flourishing where comfort withers. It resides on the edge of fear amidst struggle, within the furnace of failure and determination. Choose your trials with intention. Embrace challenging tasks not for their glamour, but for their necessity. Each challenge you conquer is not merely a problem solved. You are cultivating the very character that will one day support your success. The journey toward your dreams will not be smoothly paved. It will be lined with adversity, detours, and delays, as well as rejection and ridicule. However, these challenges are not signs of defeat. They are markers of progress. Every struggle fortifies your character. Each battle fought and won becomes a chapter in the story of your eventual triumph. So I beseech you, do not shy away from hardship. Instead, embrace it. Invite it into your life, for within its painful lessons lies the raw material of your future greatness. Your success is not waiting for you in the distance. It is concealed behind your willingness to fight for it, to bolster your discipline. If success hides behind challenges, then discipline is the key that opens the door. Discipline serves as the bridge, the sacred connection between your dreams and their realization. Without it, ambition remains a mere fantasy, but with it, even the most unattainable goals become achievable. Consider Jim Thorpe, a man whose name is inscribed in the annals of history, not by chance, but through unwavering commitment. His legendary accomplishments did not arise from innate talent alone. They were the result of consistent practice, of rising before dawn while others slept, of saying no to the temptations that distract the undisciplined. It was discipline that transformed Jim Thorpe from a mere athlete into an immortal icon. Discipline demands sacrifice. It is not a gentle teacher, but a rigorous, unyielding, and often uncomfortable one. It will require you to labor when others rest, to turn away from diversions, to silence the allure of easy pleasures, and to master the skill of focus. But I assure you, the discomfort is temporary, while the rewards are timeless. Those who possess discipline wield a powerful, silent force. Discipline sharpens your abilities and fortifies your resolve. It converts hesitation into decisive action and transforms average performance into excellence. Confidence is not found. It is constructed one disciplined act at a time. When you practice discipline day after day, it becomes your nature, your silent armor against chaos and drift. The greatest achievers I have ever studied, Carnegie, Ford, Edison, all credited their successes to this sacred force. Not to wealth or connections, but to discipline. It was their secret weapon, their guiding compass in moments of uncertainty. their fuel when energy waned. It was discipline that propelled them forward when others chose to give up, allowing them to seize opportunity when it arose. Discipline prepares you for the moment when fate extends its hand. And when that moment comes, as it invariably does, you will not falter, you will not hesitate. You will be ready because you have trained, prepared, and persevered. I urge you to embrace discipline not as a punishment, but as a path. Let it be your daily companion, governing your choices, managing your time, and shaping your habits. Because when effort is applied consistently, success becomes not a matter of chance, but a mathematical certainty. Understand this: dreams without discipline are akin to castles built in the air, beautiful but fleeting. However, dreams pursued through daily effort, reinforced by the strength of discipline, are built to endure. They take root in reality and flourish. So commit, rise early, work relentlessly, refine your focus, decline that which does not serve you. In doing so, you will not merely chase your dreams, you will capture them. Discipline is not a burden, it is a disguised blessing. When embraced fully, it makes the impossible inevitable. To face your fears, you must recognize that a silent force holds more dreams hostage than failure ever could. It is not a lack of skill or absence of opportunity. It is fear, unseen, unspoken, yet undeniably powerful. But know this: fear loses its grip the moment you confront it directly. The longer you wait, the larger it grows. But once you face it, you diminish its shadow and reclaim your power. Jesse Owens did not merely participate in the Olympic Games. He defied the suffocating weight of societal prejudice, political tension, and the burden of expectation. His battle was not limited to competing against other athletes. It was against the fear that he, a black man in Nazi Germany, would be silenced, diminished, or overlooked. Yet, with powerful strides, he faced that fear, proving that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act regardless. You too possess the strength to overcome. However, that strength will never be discovered in comfort. It emerges only when you stand face to face with that which frightens you most. Fear thrives in the shadows of avoidance, feeding on hesitation, but the moment you step forward, taking action, you sever its lifeblood. Every fear you conquer enhances your confidence, serving as undeniable and personal proof that you are indeed stronger than the illusions that once restrained you. Every act of bravery, no matter how small, becomes a brick in the foundation of unshakable self-belief. With each fear faced, you reclaim a part of yourself that was once surrendered. The greatest opportunities in life do not rest on easy paths. They lie behind locked doors, and fear holds the key. But here's the secret: that key melts away the moment you act. Your decisiveness dissolves its power. On the other side of a fear lies not danger, but discovery. The discovery of your hidden talents, the courage you didn't know existed, and the life you can live on your terms, unbounded by doubt. When fear reveals its face, choose decisiveness over delay. Choose action over paralysis. Choose the bold, authentic version of yourself over the one that shrinks to remain safe. You were not born to live small. You were born to rise, to lead, to create, and to inspire. Remember, the mind that masters fear masters life itself. You cannot wait for fear to vanish. It never does. What does disappear is its influence over you once you step forward. You do not need to eliminate fear to act. You must merely act, and the fear will begin to recede. Mastering fear is not a one-time event. It is a daily choice, a commitment to progress despite uncertainty. With each courageous decision, you unlock a new level of life, potential, and success. Therefore, confront your fears, not because it is easy, but because it is essential. Take that step, and then another, and watch as your life begins to transform before your eyes. The person you wish to become awaits you on the other side. Your destiny does not lie beyond your fear, it lies through it. To commit to your goals. Achievement is not born from wishful thinking. It is forged in the fires of relentless commitment. Commitment serves as your unyielding and powerful engine, propelling you forward when inspiration fades, motivation wanes, and the path steepens. Without commitment, the grandest dreams remain idle thoughts, With it, the impossible becomes inevitable. George Washington Carver did not simply contribute to agriculture, he revolutionized it. However, his breakthroughs were not miracles. They were the fruits of steady, disciplined, and focused commitment. Day after day, year after year, Carver devoted himself to his purpose. Despite limited resources and constant adversity, his unwavering dedication unlocked secrets hidden in the soil, transforming the lives of countless farmers. He did not relent when faced with hardship. He pressed on because his commitment surpassed any obstacle. So I ask you, what are you committed to? Not merely interested in or dabbling with, but deeply and irrevocably devoted to. When you choose a goal and bind yourself to it with resolve, the universe responds in kind. Clearly defined goals, powered by unwavering determination, become unstoppable forces. Commitment begins with clarity and understanding. You must know what you want. Vague dreams will not suffice. Your objectives should be so vivid that they imprint on your mind. Once you have clarity, commitment can flourish. Pair that clarity with persistence, and you become a force to be reckoned with. Obstacles will arise. Expect them. However, with commitment, you remain steadfast. You do not waver. You do not stop to reconsider quitting. You keep moving, adjusting, enduring, and rising again. For commitment is not measured by convenience, it is gauged by consistency. It manifests not in the ease of beginnings, but through resilience amidst storms. Your commitment anchors your intentions. It lends weight to your dreams and direction to your actions. It empowers you to withstand setbacks, to progress, and to silence the voice that urges you to give up. With each day of focused effort, you transform your vision into reality, not all at once, but piece by piece, moment by moment. Commitment is the quiet strength behind every significant achievement. It differentiates those who merely wish from those who act. It drives you to persist long after others have stopped. When you align your daily habits with your long-term vision and live out your commitment, you generate momentum that no external force can shake. Let it be clear, success does not require perfection, but it does demand persistence. When your dreams are buoyed by unwavering commitment, they gain weight, substance, and momentum. You will stumble, yes, but you will not stop because commitment propels you forward when willpower weakens. Thus, make the choice. Define your goal, anchor it in your heart, and commit. Not for a day or a week, but until the work is complete, until the dream is realized. When you advance with commitment, you do more than chase success, you guarantee it. To believe in yourself, every great achievement begins with a simple yet profound truth. You must first believe in yourself before the world will. Self-belief is the spark that ignites your journey. It is the silent force accompanying every bold decision, daring action, and relentless pursuit of dreams. Without belief in your potential, even the smallest obstacles loom like mountains. Yet with belief, even the mightiest odds can be overcome. The Wright brothers, a pair of men without formal engineering training, without backing from powerful institutions, and without a blueprint for flight, possessed only an unwavering belief that humanity could conquer the skies. The world mocked them, experts doubted them, but they believed, they trusted their vision and instincts, and that belief propelled them forward. They did not yield, they persisted, and ultimately soared. They turned what others deemed madness into a miraculous reality. Doubt serves as a paralyzer, whispering tales of failure and caution, urging retreat. In contrast, belief, true and rooted belief, empowers. It grants you the courage to move, to act, to create. It transforms hesitation into momentum. When you trust your capabilities, when you acknowledge the vast potential within you, you begin to sculpt your reality rather than merely react to it. You must acknowledge this. Your mindset is the architect of your life. If you believe you can, you awaken possibility. If you recognize your worthiness, you begin to attract opportunities. Success does not favor the most talented. It favors those who believe they can succeed and are willing to act upon that belief. Every setback you encounter and every failure you endure is merely a test, not of your ability, but of your belief. Will you shrink back or will you rise? Self-belief does not equate arrogance. It signifies a deep understanding that you are capable, that you possess what it takes and then some. It means carrying your vision forward even when the path is unclear. When you believe in yourself, you take bold actions. You no longer wait for perfect conditions or universal approval. You move forward, trusting your instincts and pursuing dreams with an unquenchable fire that cannot be extinguished by external doubts. Such confidence does not repel others. It attracts them. It beckons opportunities, invites collaboration, and generates momentum. However, belief must be nurtured. Cultivate it daily. Infuse life into your goals. Remind yourself of your strength. Reflect on past victories, however small, and surround yourself with those who uplift you rather than diminish you. Feed your belief. It is the foundation of all achievement. You already possess the talents, intelligence, and courage you need. You lack no resources. You merely need to access them through belief. When you begin to envision yourself as powerful, resourceful, and capable, your world transforms. So I say to you, believe completely, unwaveringly, and daily. Believe even when others do not. Believe in the darkness of uncertainty. For the strength you seek does not lie in the external world. It resides within you. Your belief is your strength, your foundation. With it, greatness will not merely be possible, it will become inevitable. How? To create consistency, greatness is not achieved in a single act. It is built step by step through quiet, relentless repetition. If you aspire to rise, to lead, to master your craft, and command success, you must grasp the singular truth that distinguishes the exceptional from the ordinary. Consistent effort leads to mastery. Babe Ruth, a man not born into greatness, but one who earned it through tireless, focused practice, exemplifies this. He was not born a legend. He became one through years of repeated swings, missed pitches, bruised hands, and early mornings. His name endures, not because of a single home run, but due to the thousands of hours committed to perfecting his swing. Consistency, not luck, etched his name into the annals of history. You see, mastery does not occur by accident. True success is the reward of persistent, deliberate practice. When you show up daily and give effort consistently, you are not merely performing tasks, you are becoming the work itself. Each moment compounds, each repetition hones your skills, and each day builds on the last, transforming ordinary efforts into extraordinary outcomes. Too often, individuals chase intensity, expending all their energy in one significant push, only to revert to inertia. But your future will not be defined by sporadic sprints. It will be shaped by your willingness to forge ahead steadily every day. Your daily commitment is far more powerful than any fleeting enthusiasm, for consistency achieves what intensity cannot. It builds habits, character, and results. Excellence is not born from sudden breakthroughs. It is forged through slow and patient refinement. Like a sculptor painstakingly chiseling away at stone, you must show up time and again with intention and effort. In these daily endeavors, resilience emerges, discipline develops, and over time, these habits mold you into an individual capable of greatness. Do not underestimate the power of consistent habits. They are the foundation supporting every towering achievement. When you create routines around your purpose, mastery becomes not just possible, but inevitable. You will discover that consistency trains your mind as much as it trains your hands. It fortifies your resolve and prepares you to seize the moment when opportunity arises. Every step forward brings more than mere progress. It brings clarity, strength, and refinement. The path becomes clearer not when you wait for answers, but when you take action with faith and persistence. It is through the act of doing that understanding unfolds. Thus, I urge you to embrace consistency. Make it your ally. Let it become your identity. Do not seek shortcuts. They rob you of strength. Instead, commit to the long road, the one paved with daily effort and fueled by quiet determination. Ultimately, consistency is the hidden power behind monumental achievements. It converts average actions into masterpieces, shapes futures, and builds legacies. When you embody consistency, giving your best effort day after day, your success transitions from a likely prospect to an unstoppable reality. Not to adapt to adversity. There is a truth that wise individuals acknowledge, yet many disregard. The path to success is never linear. It twists, turns, and shifts unexpectedly. In this unpredictable landscape, your greatest ally is not brute strength or rigid planning, but adaptability. Those who learn to bend without breaking, who navigate change with grace rather than stubbornness, are the ones who endure and rise. Booker T. Washington stands as a shining testament to this truth. Born into slavery, he did not begin his life with privileges, resources, or opportunities. Yet by embracing adaptability, he transformed adversity into advancement. He discerned the shifting terrain and adjusted his steps accordingly, meeting resistance not with defiance, but with strategic redirection. In doing so, he emerged as an educator, a reformer, and one of the most influential voices of his generation. He did not resist change. He flowed with it. So let me ask you, when change arrives, and it will, do you resist or do you adjust? Success does not favor the most rigid, but the most flexible. Like bamboo in a storm, you must be willing to sway. Flexibility does not signify weakness. It embodies strength of a higher order, one that endures where others might snap. Adaptability empowers you to face the unforeseen with calm confidence and fosters resilience. When plans fail, and they often do, the adaptable mind discovers new paths, while the adaptable heart finds renewed rhythm. Change is not your enemy, it is your training ground, challenging your thinking, expanding your creativity, and testing your resolve. To resist change is to resist life itself. Circumstances will shift, markets will change, and people will evolve. If you cling to the familiar and comfortable, you will be left behind. However, if you embrace change, learn from it, and adapt accordingly, you will only grow stronger, perceiving obstacles not as threats, but as invitations to develop. Those who thrive do not necessarily have perfect plans. They are adept at pivoting. They remain open, curious, and willing to redefine their approaches. Adaptability is not passive surrender. It is an active mastery of motion. It fuels innovation and awakens resourcefulness. When you allow yourself to explore new strategies, utilize new tools, and embrace fresh perspectives, you significantly increase your chances of success. You transition from mere survivor to creator of new outcomes. Make adaptability your daily practice. When faced with resistance, alter your approach. When you encounter setbacks, explore alternate solutions. As conditions shift, let your thinking evolve, and do so with confidence rather than fear. Every change carries within it the seed of a greater breakthrough. Ultimately, adaptability is not merely a survival skill. It acts as a multiplier for success, equipping you to thrive in any situation, under any conditions. Those who adapt advance. So I encourage you to embrace change, cultivate flexibility, and regard adversity as your ally, while allowing adaptability to guide you forward. When you live this way, no storm can uproot you. You may bend, but you will never break. Hat to master your mindset. The thoughts you allow to take root in your mind shape the very course of your life. Your mindset determines your trajectory. A positive mental attitude is not simply a preference. It is your strongest ally on the road to success. The difference between mediocrity and greatness lies not in circumstances, but in perception, namely, how you think. Andrew Carnegie, a man who rose from poverty to become one of the wealthiest and most influential industrialists, originated his transformation not with money, but with belief. He understood the sacred truth that your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. He cultivated mental discipline, safeguarding his mind against doubt and defeat, filling it instead with purpose, vision, and unwavering confidence. Thus, through that positive attitude, he magnetized success into his life. You must come to grasp that your inner world governs your external reality. A negative mindset reduces your possibilities. It clouds judgment, dampens enthusiasm, and repels opportunity. It locks doors to futures you have yet to imagine. Conversely, a positive and empowered mindset opens those doors and invites solutions, drawing people and possibilities toward you like a magnet. Your thoughts are not idle, they are seeds. Each thought cultivates an action, yielding habits that shape your results. If you wish to change your life, you must begin by altering your thinking. Be vigilant over your mindset. Monitor your thoughts with the same care you would exercise over a treasure. When doubt creeps in, challenge it. When fear whispers, respond with faith. Choose thoughts that empower rather than deprive you. Every moment presents a choice to think constructively or destructively, to believe in your limitations or your limitless potential. Cultivate a mindset of gratitude. Let optimism be your default. Rather than focus on what is lacking, shift your attention toward what is possible. See every setback as temporary, every failure as a lesson, and every challenge as an invitation to grow. When you condition your mind to seek the good, expect the best, and trust in your ability to overcome, you arm yourself with the most powerful tool of all: resilient belief. External conditions will fluctuate, sometimes drastically, but no situation holds more power over you than your own attitude. The moment you master your mindset, you seize the reins of your direction. You begin to shape your future, not by chance, but by conscious design. Take command. Be deliberate with your thoughts. Train your emotions and reactions. Do not allow outside forces to dictate your inner world. Instead, let your inner world dictate your life. The right mental attitude reveals pathways previously hidden. It uncovers strengths that you didn't know you had, converting trials into triumphs and detours into breakthroughs. You are not subject to circumstances. You are the master of your mindset. And in that mastery lies the foundation of all lasting success. So choose wisely. Choose belief, choose empowerment, choose a mindset that constructs the future you desire. Your thoughts are the steering wheel of your destiny, and you, my friend, are firmly in the driver's seat. To cultivate patience and persistence, there exists a quiet power, often overlooked, yet undeniably vital to achieving lasting success. It is not found in quick victories or sudden breakthroughs, but in the union of two enduring virtues: patience and persistence. Together, they create an unstoppable force capable of breaking through the toughest barriers and transforming distant dreams into tangible realities. Marie Curie, through her tireless research and unwavering resolve, unveiled discoveries that changed the course of science. Her journey was not devoid of challenges. She faced rejection, ridicule, and relentless hurdles. Yet she persisted. Her breakthroughs did not emerge from moments of sheer genius. They were the result of years of steadfast effort and patient trial. She remained focused, composed, and faithful to her vision. In time, the world acknowledged her brilliance. She did not rush the process. She trusted it. And so must you. Impatience is the enemy of achievement. It murmurs that the journey is too lengthy and rewards too distant, enticing you to quit just before the breakthrough occurs. However, genuine and meaningful success does not unfold on demand. It evolves over time through deliberate cultivation and steady, focused effort. You must realize that every worthwhile endeavor demands both time and toil. There are no shortcuts to greatness. It is not enough to start, you must continue. You must stay the course, even when results are slow. Progress is invisible, and doubt arises. Persistence does not hinge on speed. It relies on endurance. Setbacks will come, and delays are inevitable. But persistence equips you to withstand them, fortifying your resolve while reminding you of your initial motivation. It whispers, "Keep going," when everything else urges you to stop. Persistence builds momentum, and that momentum, albeit slow at first, begins to propel you forward with increasing speed and strength. Yet momentum alone is insufficient. It must be guided by patience. Patience calms your spirit, provides perspective, and allows you to nurture your vision without rushing its unfolding. Like the gardener diligently tending to seeds, you must care for your goals day after day, trusting that the yield will come. Together, patience and persistence foster a partnership capable of overcoming most obstacles. While one offers endurance to keep moving, the other provides the wisdom to wait. This balance constitutes the foundation of long-term success. Reject the temptations of impatience and impulsiveness. Do not measure your progress by immediate results. Instead, assess it by your enduring commitment and refusal to surrender. Have faith in your path and remain loyal to your course. Recognize that slow progress is still progress. Every steadfast step taken lays the groundwork for eventual victory. By cultivating patience, you deepen resilience. By persisting, you expand your power. And when you unite both, you forge a force that no barrier can withstand. Remain steady and progress each day with faith and focus, for it is not the swift, but the steadfast, who reach the pinnacle of success. When you master patience and persistence, you become the sculptor of your destiny, shaping your future with every determined step you take. To commit to continuous learning. Commitment to learning ensures sustained personal growth and long-term success. Consider Booker T. Washington, whose relentless pursuit of knowledge lifted him from hardship to historic leadership and profound influence. The knowledge you acquire today multiplies your value tomorrow, making continuous learning an essential principle. Embrace every experience, challenge, and interaction as an opportunity for learning. Success hinges on constant adaptation, innovation, and improvement. Achievements only possible through dedicated, ongoing education. Seek to expand your mind and skills each day, building a repertoire of invaluable insights and abilities. Learning fuels curiosity, enhances creativity, and maintains relevance in a world that is always changing. Those who dedicate themselves to lifelong learning possess a distinct competitive edge, consistently equipped to tackle new challenges. The future unambiguously belongs to learners, individuals who willingly adapt, evolve, and continually enhance their capabilities. Recognize that each hour invested in learning yields exponential returns, paving the path toward lasting excellence and achievement. Dedicate yourself to continuous learning with passion, understanding that it is the surest investment toward personal growth and sustained success. To take initiative. Initiative distinguishes achievers from dreamers, transforming opportunities into tangible results. Think of Theodore Roosevelt, who proactively seized opportunities with boldness and initiative to create his legacy. Opportunities tend to favor the daring. Those who boldly take action refuse to remain passive or hesitant. Initiative demands decisive and swift action, empowering you to control your circumstances rather than allowing circumstances to dictate your fate. Waiting indefinitely for perfect conditions yields nothing. Only action can turn intentions into reality. Each proactive step puts you ahead of others who hesitate, ensuring steady progress. Initiative fosters leadership, confidence, and a proactive mindset, critical attributes for sustained success. Embrace initiative daily. Each deliberate action strengthens your resolve, builds momentum, and accelerates achievement. Understand that every successful endeavor began with a single courageous step taken decisively rather than through cautious delay. Actively pursue opportunities, create favorable conditions proactively, and consistently take the initiative. This empowered mindset guarantees substantial progress, putting you firmly in control of your destiny. Every exceptional journey begins with the immediate decision to take action today. Reflect on Wilbur Wright. His decision to chase his dreams initiated with a single forward step. Delaying action postpones achievement indefinitely. Success rewards those who act swiftly, unafraid of imperfection. Your dreams demand your action today, not someday in the future. Time waits for no one. With each day squandered, opportunities diminish. Taking action generates momentum, quickly transforming your intentions into actual achievements. Clarity arises from engagement, not mere contemplation. So, embark bravely, knowing that each step builds your confidence, clarity, and competence. Embrace the moment enthusiastically. Begin small if you must, but start without hesitation. The right moment is always now, requiring your decisive commitment and immediate action. Recognize deeply that your life's greatest accomplishments await your willingness to start your magnificent journey at this very moment. Choose action boldly. Understand that your journey towards personal excellence, fulfillment, and success begins powerfully and purposefully now. Now is your time. Seize this moment. Courageously embrace hard challenges and construct the extraordinary life you so richly deserve.